I have these weapons together as an Akimbo set, and these weapons are also going to be used for a larger character kit. Depending on how I finalize the other attacks, it may influence this one. Okay, and to use this, you crouch and you equip the Jackal on your offhand, and you uncrouch to fire the Casull. Depending on how the bullet hits the target, it can do multiple things. There's the standard getting shot by the bullet, gaining the status of bleeding, and a small explosion. The explosion also causing bleeding. You have the chance to give bleeding by grazing the target, hitting them directly, or with the explosion. The explosion is typically more difficult to get and is not by chance. You have to hit the target in a certain way. I find it easiest to get the explosion when shooting into a crowd. Alright, and now we're just going to be reloading up both the guns. Other than reloading the gun, nothing more interesting is going on with the magazine. I just want it to be quick. Firing the anti-freak pistol is just as easy as crouching, maybe angle it slightly. And you already know the Casull. The Jackal, like the Casull, does different things depending on how you hit the bullet. The explosion again being a little more difficult to land. Perfectly hitting the bullet causes a much more larger and damaging explosion. Also has the chance to apply the fragile status by either grazing or hitting. The Jackal's bullets will also explode when hitting blocks, but will not apply the fragile status. The bullets are very small, so you do have to hit them a bit more directly. The Jackal packs more of a punch, but cannot apply the bleeding. The bleeding status is a very important aspect for the character. Both of the gun's bullets share a very interesting thing. Because the bullets are blessed, I thought it'd be interesting to have it where it gives extra damage to undead mobs. That extra damage being, it kills them. You also get a nice little sparkly indicator. Might change this depending on how I feel. They also have another shared trait. These guns have the option to change their firing mode. Yay. The Jackal's bullets are always used on crouch, so you're actually able to hold out the magazine and fire. Another option in case you're in a bad spot. Maybe you already know what's up. Yeah, it's undead. As I said earlier, I may switch up how these guns, maybe in doing damage, something like that. Well, they're mostly subject to change depending on how the other parts of its kit are made. Want this kit to be able to deal negative statuses and give heavy damage, but then I also want it to come in personally and attack someone. In this video I'm using double the amount of ammo because I thought it might need it, but maybe I revert that back to 6 each. Have the guns with double the capacity of ammo because in the shows it almost never runs out.